Guys, for those who haven't been here before, my name is DJ Yoshi, official DJ, Big Ten Championship Football, Major League Baseball, Little League World Series Classic on ESPN, Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of New Jersey, Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation, Team LeGrand events for Eric LeGrand, former ESPN Man of the Year, Eric LeGrand, and, of course, Army football. We stream here Tuesday morning, 8:30 a.m., Wednesday and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sunday at 6 o'clock. Now, our guest tonight for Ep 1, what up, GDD? For Ep 1 of Studio Series. They have over 43 million streams on a single called Vroom. 34 million streams on a track called Dance For Me. On TikTok, which they actually just got on TikTok. Their TikTok is starting to blow up. 6 million streams concurrent on TikTok. And there's a little single that they had that was, one, incredible, a game changer for Afrobeats, and two, has taken the world by storm since it came out. And that song is Drogba, a.k.a. you guys know it as Joanna. They are the creators, live from London town. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Team Salute! My man B-Stang in the building. What up, DJ B-Stang? So, guys, first of all, thank you for staying up extra late and doing this with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us, man.
What time is it in London right now?
It just turned 1 a.m.
1 o'clock in 1 a.m. in London. 1 a.m. in London, and they are still in the studio working it out, banging hits. And I know you guys had a long day. When we were discussing things earlier and getting set up, you guys were like, oh, we just had a studio session. I need to know, what time did that studio session start?
You know what? It started at 3 p.m. So it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
3 p.m., but we are now also, what is that, 10 hours later. And they are straight hustling in it.
We're still at it.
So, Mr. Wood and GKP, our Team Salute.
Yeah,
correct.
Coming up in the game, how did you guys meet? Let's start there. How did you guys meet?
We met, I would say we met in church. Yeah, we met in church. We was playing instruments. At the time, GKP had gone to uni and come back, and he said, "Oh, I want to set up a studio for like live rehearsals." And I said, "Oh, well, why don't we try doing recording first?" And then we had previous like experience of making music, but then we wasn't making music at this point. We was just recording people, come to the studio recording. And then GKP said he wants to be like the biggest Sierra Leone superstar. So can I help him make some music? And then that's how it kind of started.
Now, coming from church, how do you go from meeting in church and to finally grabbing, and not just grabbing, but embracing your backgrounds, right? Someone is from Sierra Leone, I believe.
Yep, Sierra Leone.
GKP is from Sierra Leone. So, for those who are in chat and aren't familiar with Afrobeat, can you two take us through your genesis of production with Afrobeat and what it was when you first started? Because we've heard songs from when you guys first started, which we could play a song when you guys first started and really came up in the game, and to what Drogba is.
It's the evolution of sound.
I know it's a deep question. It's deep as
It's a big
hell.
one.
Yeah.
It's a big one. You know what? It's, as GKP said, it's an evolution of sounds. So Afrobeats, there's core grooves, certain instruments, percussions that are used, but it's very hard to define these days what it is because somebody else that's not African can jump on a beat and it might go a whole different direction. So it's a bit tough to say, but from when we started, the music was a bit more what's it called
Specific,
it was a bit yeah, it was
like definable.
definable. Yeah,
Yeah,
there was a lot of African elements, guitars, drums. It was very heavy. Um, there's a song I think we sent to you called Aphrodisiac and with
Right.
Afrobeat, and that's leaning more on the Nigerian fella kind of
traditional
vibe,
side of
traditional side.
Afrobeats. Yeah.
And I mean, and that's what we was on initially until we moved more into the pop realm, and then that's more our influence now.
What made you want to switch over to the pop aspect of Afrobeat uh, versus, I guess, traditional in a
Um,
sense, underground, if you want to say it, in a way?
yeah. I guess it's just it's making it more available to other people. So if you think about pop music is literally just popular music. So most people can relate to it on some level, even if you don't like it necessarily. So I guess where our minds was at is just making popular forms of Afrobeats because it's already really popular in the community. But outside of it, like there's a lot of maybe people in America, Europe who aren't familiar with Afrobeats. So we wanted to be able to bring it to them in a way that's not too heavy. It's not too much linguistics that they can't understand, and it's familiar, I guess.
Right on. And I'm going to tell you, Afrobeat wise,
Yeah.
my first experience, since I started producing records 2 years ago, producing. Fake, fake producing. One of my first sample packs was a sample pack from Splice, and it was like an Afrobeat sample pack, and most of the things that were available to us as producers on Splice in the realm of Afrobeat were lots of like wind instruments and drums, congas, and cymbal hits and claps and snares or remodeled claps and snares that came from or digressed from traditional African elements.
Mm.
Now, going from that, what did you guys use for your first single? Was it an Afrobeat kind of sample pack, or did you actually make the elements from the kick to the snare to the conga?
It was
Okay,
a mix, you know.
our early so how we met Afro. I don't know. Maybe that's going to be a question later on, but um, how we came to Afrobeat was through another DJ friend called DJ Hagen, and we had done a little EP, and the EP was just like mainly live instruments. So we had a whole room full of bongos and djembes and everything. So we was doing a lot of that vibe. So we sent this pack of songs to our friend, and he said, "Oh, I can send it to this DJ I know." And at that point, Afro B was like a big university DJ. And he said, "Oh, I'll send it to Afro B." So Afro B heard it and he was like, "Yo, whoa, let's work." Because I need to do this like Decale song. It's a Frank,
Coupe Decali.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a francophone.
Francophone.
Yeah, so and he didn't find anyone that could do that at the time. Um, so yeah, we just started off playing stuff like live stuff. You know what I mean? And that's been our discipline till now.
That's incredible. So let's take it to Vroom. For those who are in the chat who haven't heard Vroom, we're going to hear a sample of that. Let's go over to that, and here it is. Let's play the first verse and first hook for you guys to hear it, and let's talk about it.
All right.
Young Bay, Millionaire Man said, this is the remix. This is the remix, yo.
Yo, I've been jogging to get these bands up. Man got a problem, I'll get our man touched. Back at the rave, we keep the ting tucked still. Man, I'm bugging at me, thinking they're Montana. Moving like Mad Max, top shotter. Leaving with Reed, I check my aura. Nickname lemonade, my base sour. But I tell her time is money, let's make hours. And I'm living la vida loca. Can't see the coffee, nigga mocha. And she smelling the money from my first drop. Couldn't walk a mile in my jeans, when I first start. Shake it from me. Key to ignition, started slowly. Hand on against it, move it with peace. My body like a beamer, back it up on me. So I wanna know how we got the key to the beamer. Her body goes from. How we got the key to the beamer. Her body goes from. She got the body like a motor. She got the body like a motor. Yeah. She got the body like a motor. She got the body like a motor. Yeah. Man, an African king, blank.
Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's talk about it. What was the genesis of that? How did that single actually start? Because you guys were telling me earlier that Beanie actually wasn't on the original track, and Beanie's the only one that I know, the only version that I know.
Yeah.
So how did that song get started with Bank?
Young Bane. So we met him. I'm trying to think when we actually did meet him. Some years back now. Maybe 17, 18.
Yeah, 16.
Maybe okay. So we met him maybe about 3 years ago, and when we met him at the time, he was just kind of compiling songs to pick his first single from, and all of these kind of things. And he was experimenting with the whole singing thing. So when we met him, we played him the beat. It really resonated with him, and we started working on it. And how it sounded at the time isn't necessarily how it sounds now, but we just kept doing the back and forth working on it, and it took. How long before it came out?
2 years.
It took a good 2 years before it came out.
Wow.
So we sat on that one for a while, but when it did come out, the timing was perfect. And then before you knew it, we had the remix with Beanie Man.
And it went gold in the UK.
One, congratulations. Two, for everyone in chat right now who are so hung up and caught up with their expectations being up here, especially for those who are brand new in the music industry or brand new to sports or entertainment, when your expectations are up here and you just heard Team Salute say that it took 2 years, which brings your expectations around here. You need to start managing your expectations, because it's just like, coming here and streaming on Twitch or anything else. You just don't do it. And then the first thing that you do, oh my God, I'm going to make a record and it's going to become platinum, or it's going to become gold. And you guys waited 2 years. So what was the hang up? Was it Bane's hang up, or was it the label that was hung up on the version, or did you guys not feel comfortable with releasing that original version before Beanie?
No, I think Bane was in between labels and management. So we did the song, and at that time he was excited. We thought it was coming out. Then, he was sorting out his own stuff, until eventually he was in the right position to put it out. And it was actually, you know what? For all those that are listening, sometimes the best time isn't when you think it is. You know what I mean? So we was all rushing. Yeah, let's get it out. But it might not have done what it needed to do at that time. You know what I mean? So it's we feel blessed, man, that it came out at the right time, and the universe, kept on blessing us with that one, man. Yep.
I'm so glad that you guys actually took the time, digested what was going on, and decided to go more pop than traditional Afrobeat. The one thing about Twitch that has let us DJs do is connect with other producers, connect with other artists, and connect with just musical producers and people in general. So the thing that we take out of it is we always have Shazam out. And there were some tracks that, well, not some, I'm not going to lie. There are a lot of tracks from UK DJs, from African DJs who are here on Twitch that I always have my Shazam out, because it exposes us to new music. Yeah. So with that said, I know the chat wants to know, what DAW are you guys using?
We are using 2 DAWs at the moment.
One each?
You know what? Kind of, in a way.
Almost, yeah. We
Almost.
bounce between the two. Well, he's strictly Studio One now, and I'm Logic for production, and sometimes I go to Studio One for mixing and mastering.
So you'll stem out of Logic, and then you'll mix and master out of Studio One.
Sometimes.
Some.
Depends how I feel.
Yeah.
Shout out to all of our friends, all of our new subscribers, and all of our. Thank you, Joshua Carl, for that host and hosting. So Twitch is a platform that I would love for you guys to get on, and I would love to talk offline. There's a lot of producers that are in chat right now who have placed major productions, whether it be sample loops or actually working with the artists to stem stuff out and build the tracks. So thank you, Nate 48K. Thank you, DJ B Stang, for that subscription. Thank you, Ja Prince, for coming to hang out. For me personally, I have seen my most growth as a DJ by being on Twitch. Illmind and Kenny Beats are, and even T-Pain are three of the biggest producers who are here on Twitch with us. Have you guys ever thought about signing up for Twitch as content producers and producing your tracks on Twitch so people could actually see what your production process is?
We've thought about it. We've discussed it. It hasn't materialized just yet, but I think we definitely will be looking into it for the new year.
So that's the teaser.
Yeah.
That's the teaser.
So yeah.
Look out.
So guys, when Team Salute signs up for Twitch, make sure that you guys follow them socially. It's just across the board on Instagram and Twitter as @Team Salute. And when they do come to Twitch, you guys can actually see how they produce, because I think it would be, especially since you guys are working on your solo album, I believe, right? As you guys work on your next big project, to show people what it's like to have the artists in and out, and start with just the kick and snare, and to see where it goes from just that kick and snare, or like a Trescio pattern, just and show people what it's like. And I'm pretty sure that all of my subscribers would subscribe to you. I'm pretty sure that all the Illmind subscribers would subscribe to you guys as soon as you go. So with that said, let's get into the next single that we're going to play for people that has roughly 35 million streams. From UG and Mr. Easy, Dance For Me. Guys, check it out.
It's your boy Easy, UG official, music so sensual. I made all Shocky, me say Al Qaeda, baby dancing for me and up. Shocky, me say Al Qaeda, baby dancing for me and up. Shocky, me say Al Qaeda, baby dancing for me and up. Shocky, me say Al Qaeda, baby dancing for me and up. One in a million, nobody give me wine like it. Tell me I be one in a billion. Where everybody then they call me chick. I know they carry boss like a billion. Where if you give me dance, you go chop deep. Baby girl, I got billions. Oh yeah, give me chance, make you chop deep. I she do the Al-Qaeda. She said the yoke up on fire. We her body big like Bombardia. Her body big like Bombardia. She say she no want no Wahala. She no want no Wahala. Cause she need a real man like Montana. Oh yeah, shut up, she gon' give me kind of dance with me, I never see. Shocky, me say Al Qaeda, baby dancing for me and up. Shocky, me say Al Qaeda, baby dancing for me and up. Shocky, me say Al Qaeda, baby dancing for me and up. Shocky, me say Al Qaeda, baby dancing for me and up. Shocky, me say Al Qaeda, baby dancing for me and up. Shocky, me say Al
Jesus,
baby dancing for me and up. Shocky, me say Al Qaeda, baby dancing
my
for
God.
me and up. Shocky, me say Al Qaeda, baby dancing for me and up.
For those in chat who haven't streamed that song yet, from UG and Mr. Easy. Dance for Me, 34.5 million freaking views and climbing. And climbing. What's up, Chris and Salvador? So, day one of the track was... I need to ask for all of our striving producers and striving artists that are in the chat today. When you guys are producing records, are you formulating with an artist in mind? Do you have the artist in studio with you, or are you guys just, hey, we're gonna make beats, we're gonna package it all together, and then at the end, our management is gonna take care of it and send it out to each of the artists who we know, and hopefully gets placement, and hopefully we go gold or platinum. And 34.5 million views later, we have a smash hit. Take us through, if you can, the quick roundabout for your creation of Dance for Me.
Okay, so Dance for Me. You know what? I think every song that we've done, it's rarely that we just send out, beats and just hope for the best. A lot of times it's specific to someone, or we're working with them. So Dance for Me, I sent the beat to UG, and then UG sat on it for a while, and I was thinking, oh, he's not going to get anything for it, because it was a risky beat at the time. They weren't used to that kind of beat. Mr. Easy as well. So one day UG just pops up with this idea. Doing all these dance moves, shocky, akaida, and dance, and dab, sorry. And we was like, this is genius. Because, like, even if you can't do the shocky, and you can't do the akaida, you can at least do dab. So everyone can get involved. And that was probably one of the first, apart from Fuse ODG, that was probably one of the first, like, viral dance songs from that community around the world. It was crazy. It was crazy. But with beats and production, I mean, the best is if we can sit in a session with an artist and make it with them. If they're far away, of course, you have to send the beat and hope that they like it and do something with it. But just whatever happens, man.
Now, in working with all the artists, do you guys have a wish list of who you would like to sit down with, and who is the top 5 that you guys want to sit down with?
That's a tough question. I feel for me it's constantly changing, but that's a tough question. Pressure.
Well, at least not your top 5. Let's narrow down your mountain of artists who you would work with to maybe the number one artist that you would love to place a single with, and not just place a single with, but maybe someone in the chat can actually make that happen. Who would you guys love to connect with, build with, and then when COVID is over, be in the studio, and hopefully knock out another smash?
Yeah. Rihanna, Shakira.
Ooh, that would be
Shakira. Wow.
Yeah.
I would have guessed Rihanna, because Rihanna can definitely
very versatile, isn't it?
and right. Not every artist can ride out to every beat.
Yeah.
And she could definitely ride out to one of your beats. So I definitely thought Rihanna when I heard some of your other productions. Thank you, FaZe Nico, for that follow. Let us know where you're from, and thank you so much. Someone in the chat just said, hold on, let me get Rihanna on the phone.
Hey, I'm right here.
We're waiting.
We're waiting.
So when I was doing this, in the industry, and she was just coming up, I used to host, album listening sessions with artists. That's where my idea for showcasing new music came up here. And when her first album was given to me, I said, yeah, it's good. And I told her, her product manager, yeah, it's good, but I hope she doesn't get stuck in just being that other dance hall sound, because they were trying to come after, Feel It Boy, and she had what is it? If it's loving that you want.
Yeah.
That was the single that I heard, and I was like, yeah, it's good. And then she came out with Upon the Replay, and I'm like, all right, man, like, now it's okay. I can hear where you guys are going with this. And I told her product manager, hey, I'm scared that she would get stuck in this realm of just dancehall artists that are going to get lost in the mix after album number 1. And we saw each other years later down the line when we did a panel together. And the song that they brought to me at that time was just like, hey, what do you think about this song? They already knew it was a smash hit. They just wanted to like shove it in my face, like, hey, man, you picked wrong. And it was Rihanna, Take a Bow. And the first time I heard that song, I was like, yeah, man, I'm definitely wrong about the music that I chose. But I'm going to email her. And I am going to connect Gavin with her. So hopefully we can make something happen for you guys together.
Oh, that'd be dope. Yeah.
So we'll do that offline. All right, guys. For those who haven't been here before and for those who are just tuning in, we are live with the UK's own Team Salute. 43 million streams on a single called Vroom that we played. 34.5 million streams on a single called Dance For Me that we played. They have 6 million streams on TikTok, and they just signed up. They literally just signed up for TikTok and just started using it not too long ago. And now they have like people doing all their dance moves. What up, Lex Diamond? How are you? And you guys can follow them on Instagram, on Twitter, and across the board socially with @TeamSalute. And they, of course, have 100 million streams. And climbing for Afro B's smash hit Drogba. You guys know the song as Joanna. Yep. We're going to get into that in like maybe the next track. But let's talk about this one right here because I really wanted, since he is on Twitch now, let's talk about this song coming up. I'm going to play it for you guys. It's Afro B and T-Pain. Let's go.
Yeah, bunks and wrong. Yeah.
She want to dance it, maybe my way, baby, I'll wait, come right away. Body so for me that I wanna feel me. She want to dance it, Monday to Sunday. I be waiting and waiting all my life. Yeah, I don't mind, I'ma wait for you all night. Come to my condo, pronto. Come to my condo. I know you really, really want to. Come to my condo. Pronto. Come to my condo. I know you really, really want to. Come to my condo. She wants something, something. I want something, something. Early morning. Feel it coming. Body so for me that I wanna feel it. Maybe we tango.
I feel like I want to sing this to any female if I were single.
Disclaimer.
Come to my condo. I know you really, really want to. Come to my condo. Pronto. Come to my condo. I know you really, really want to. Come to my condo. Condo. Baby, just ask if you want more. Oh, 230 on the dance, so I don't go slow. Girl, you better ask if you don't know. Oh, no, you really, 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 really want to. Pull up on the goat, baby, come through. Oh, let me show you some new. Girl, I wanna be the one that you run to, so I gotta make sure that you come through. Hurry up and come to my condo. Gonna put your feet up if you want to. Baby, come to my condo. Oh, hey. Hey.
Woo. Ladies, if that made you hot in the chat right now, let me see those ones. Ladies, if that made you hot in the chat right now, let me see those ones right now for Team Salute. Jesus. Bow. Let's talk about Condo.
Yes.
how did it get started? And now Pain. Did you guys have a relationship with T-Pain? Did you get connected? Did he hear the song, the original first? Take us through the making of Kondo.
So Kondo, basically there's another producers a duo called Banks and Ranks. We got Banks and Ranks, and they wanted to work with us and Afro B. So we had a meet up, and then we did a session together, and we made Kondo together. And then once we had Kondo, Afro B was talking to T Pain, and he sent him the song. T Pain loved it and did his verse. And obviously, he did his verse. What's the song that he had? The reference to.
I forget the
I
name
can
of the
put
song.
you in a log cabin.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, so when he did that reference, we was all like, "Aye!" So, yeah,
Chat,
we was
throw
all-
it out there because I
Yeah.
lost it in my mind. And then Justin Timberlake hopped on the remix for it too.
Feels so good. It's that tune, isn't it?
Yeah. And,
Can't believe it.
Can't believe it.
That's it. Can't believe it.
That's it.
So, how long did it take to actually come up with the concept of the song, and then go? Thank you, Alan. I know LV. And go. And when you guys go to Atlanta, I got to hook you up with my boy. I know DJ LV. He's one of the premier DJs down there.
Dope.
Rocks out with like DJ Mars and the world famous Super Friends, and some of them hang out and DJ for Dave Chappelle. You know.
Oh, good.
Just randomly, hey, I'm Dave Chappelle's DJ. Anyway, so being in the studio was Pain 100% involved? Because Pain is, for those who don't know, T-Pain is actually a dope producer.
Yep.
And when he gets heavily involved, if you guys want to watch T-Pain on Twitch or watch T-Pain when on his YouTubes, you guys could look him up, and he can knock out and bang out a hit in a little bit under an hour. What was it like working with Pain through the entire process, and eventually who had the full creative control, or was it a joint venture on the final mix down for the track?
Do you know? I'll let you into something. Originally, there was Will.i.am on that Kondo. Because
Wow.
yeah, we had a session with Will.i.am, and we played the song, and he was like, "I gotta jump on this. I gotta jump on it." And then he was like, "Okay, cool." And then he jumped on it, did a dope verse. But I think when T-Pain did his verse, like because of the reference and everything, it was the fit. It just fit like a glove. But T-Pain had done it in his own. He must have done it in his own studio and sent over the vocals. So unfortunately, we wasn't there with him to.
Yeah, we haven't met yet.
Yeah, we the day that they shot the video in LA, we was leaving LA, so we went up to the villa of the shoot. But T-Pain hadn't arrived yet,
there yet, yeah.
so we saw a bit of the video and then we had to go and catch our flight. So we missed him there.
Was this the only time that you guys were in LA or something like that?
Yeah, it's literally
We
the
was
one
all
time
in
we've
LA,
ever been.
yeah. We all happened to all be in LA at the same time.
Oh, come on, man. You got to tell them to switch your flight if you're going to be able to be on shoot with Pain.
Man, I'm telling
You guys could have produced like another like seven hit records being on site.
I know.
It's
Well,
okay.
It's okay.
It's all good.
It's okay.
It's just getting started. Now, take us through building out an entire studio. For those who don't know, if in preparation for this, I did not know that you guys actually built out an entire studio. Whose idea was it? Who chose the location? Is it central to you guys? Is it someplace that you guys call home more than home? And for the producers who are in here, I've been in studio sessions for 15, 16 hours, and we've come out with zero.
Yeah. It gets like
Do
that.
you guys have a goal of, hey, we got to knock out at least 2 or 3 beats in our session today. And how is it owning your own studio versus, renting out or just doing it from your home?
Yo, what year did we do this place?
I want to say 2015. Actually, it was probably even before that.
Before that,
Like 13,
Yeah.
2013
yeah, it
thereabouts.
took about a year to do. The thing is, I mean, we're not like builders. We just had a friend and YouTube, and then we just we just started. There was just a space, and we did the floors, we did the walls, we did the ceiling that almost fell down on us, and then we just got someone to do the plastering, and we just did what we could, but it felt good because we did it ourselves.
So satisfying, man.
Yeah, it was satisfying, and it's easier to just do things, rather than keep jumping from studio to studio. And other studios are quite expensive, but this place is cool and it's close to us, so I could get up and come here in 5 minutes, and I'm here. Same with him.
Oh, wow.
What I mean? Yeah, so we do most of our sessions here, unless we really have to go somewhere else.
What, from your hits that you guys have produced, what is the most memorable hit that you guys have recorded out of your studio?
Drogba.
Joanna.
Okay.
Joanna, man.
Of course. So let's play one song before, and then let's talk about Joanna, because I'm sure that's what everybody here wants to talk about. They want to hear about it. This song, guys, is a Team Salute track. It's called Drive in Motion. You're hearing it right here. Let's go.
Baby, bring your body, come here, make me pattern, you know. A bit of vibes and done. And if you tell me, say you tell me, I got pattern, you know. A bit of vibes and done. I can show ya. You ain't gotta worry about no one. Give me little time, make I show ya. A little bit of drive and motion. Aye, aye, aye. Baby, bring your body, come here, make me pattern, you know. A bit of vibes and done. And if you tell me, say you tell me, I got pattern, you know. A bit of vibes and done. I can show ya. You ain't gotta worry about no one. Give me a little time, make I show ya. A little bit of drive and motion. Aye, aye, aye. Call me Mr. Motion. I can feel you want to take a time, girl, I'm open. Aye, aye. Little love and devotion. Baby, you gon' feel it all night. Aye, aye, aye. Oh, we can take this as far as you want. Just tell me to stop. Or we can go on as long as we want. And play it like I'm give me that motion. Make we drink up some potion. Tease me, I'm swollen. One more touch and explosion. Aye, aye, aye. The way I love it when you back up. But tonight never be the same. Half time we go light up, flip around and do it again. Baby, bring your body, come here, make me pattern, you know. A bit of vibes and done. And if you tell me, say you tell me, I got pattern, you know. A bit of vibes and done. I can show ya. You ain't gotta worry about no one. Give me little time, make I show ya. A little bit of drive and motion. Aye, aye, aye. Baby, bring your body, come here, make me pattern, you know. A bit of vibes and done. And if you tell me, say you tell me, I got pattern, you know. A bit of vibes and done. I can show ya. You ain't gotta worry about no one. Give me little
What a
time,
banger.
make I show ya. A little bit of drive and motion. Aye, aye, aye.
Holy shit, what a banger. Oh my God.
That one flew under the radar.
Yeah.
What happened? How did that? Okay, so first let's post this. Guys, welcome to Studio Series here on Twitch. My name's DJ Yoshi, official DJ, Big Ten Championship Football, Major League Baseball, Little League World Series Classic on ESPN, and Army Football. We stream here Tuesday morning, 8:30 a.m., Wednesday and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sunday at 6 o'clock. But today is a special day because we are here in studio, virtual studio, with the creators of Afrobeat's smash hit, Drogba, a.k.a. Joanna, Team Salute. We just played one of their singles, Drive in Motion, and now they're going to take us through as to why that flew under the radar, because that is a damn smash. What the hell happened there?
I don't know.
Do you know what? I don't know, because sometimes you can have a great song, but maybe it's just the wrong time to put it out, and I think that's what it was. It was too early. Maybe we should have held on to that. But you never know. Like there's songs that were released ages ago, something happens, and all of a sudden, boom.
It's true, actually.
You know what I mean? It's got new life, so you never know.
Oh my God, man! Like, I just want to say, like, whoever the A&R is of that project, you guys need to release a remix and drop somebody else on there, and re-release it again. Because the climate is the climate for that is just a smash. DJ SC, who is from the Dallas Cowboys, which is one of the biggest football teams, American football teams here in the U.S., he said that's a banger. And if SC's saying it's a banger, and we can get, and we all work in a bunch of us DJs, we work in sports, so I would absolutely play that as a banging track whenever people are celebrating. We would love to have you guys ever thought about that for any of the tracks that you already released? Have you thought about rehashing any of them with a quote unquote remix and a new artist, or or a different producer, and doing it as a fresh and clean 2021 and beyond remix?
That song in particular is really like on our heart, so we would be down to do something new with that, definitely.
I think that we should definitely connect you with some of the people, and I can't wait. There is somebody who was excited. She was in chat earlier because she's from London. She is an artist. She's a brand new artist, and we debuted her music. Her name is Eve Yasmin. We debuted it for a few thousand people a couple of months ago, and she had to jump ship. But she was so excited because she's a fellow UKer like you guys, and she was so excited about you guys, and I wish that she was still here to be able to pop the questions. Chat, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for Afro B? Are you guys ready for Drogba and to talk about it? Put a 1 in the chat right now if you are ready to discuss Afro B's Drogba, aka Joanna with Team Salute. Let me see the ones in the chat right now. Chris San Salvador, how are you? One of my moderators is here. She is a ginormous fan. Siempre amor, ¿qué pasa? How are you? Ramir, good evening. How are you? J-Side Beats, I see you. Lexus 2009, thank you so much for hanging out. BB Joy, as always, down in Miami. Thank you. Mr. Sandman, I see you guys. Let's go. So if you're stuck under a freaking rock, there is a track that came out. I mean, and not even under a rock, because the rock would probably bang the hell out of there, and you'd probably still hear the track. There's a track that came out, and we're going to play it for you guys. And then after I play it for you guys, we're going to let the producers discuss it, because it has 100 million freaking streams. That's 100 million streams. And I have so many questions about this track. Let's go. Here it is.
Osuna, give it to them. Afrobeat, Osuna, give it to them. Afrobeat, Osuna, give it to them. Afrobeat, Osuna, boom.
Joanna, tú sabes que como tú no hay otra que me lo haga a tu manera, más.
Joanna, your busy body giving me life, oh, hey life, eh. ¿Por qué me tratas así? Joanna, Joanna. ¿Por qué me tratas así? Joanna, Joanna. ¿Por qué me tratas así? Joanna, Joanna. ¿Por qué me tratas así? Joanna, Joanna.
Joanna, yo te vi bailando, todos los hombres se te quedan mirando, a la mujer el ritmo le está provocando, no sé qué tiene pero a mí me está gustando, hay muchas maneras pero lo hace bien, como dicen en ti que ella bebé tú estás bien, en Venezuela, en Colombia también, en Puerto Rico en el bote de los weekends, y República Dominicana y Colombiana, Puerto Rico conectado con los grandes en La Habana, en Jamaica las mujeres me reclaman, Argentina, Chile y en la Gran Manzana, por ahora tú sigues bailando, que la música el DJ la está sonando, tú me miras y los dos estamos sudando, vamos para arriba nunca le estamos bajando.
Joanna, like Drogba, ho, Drogba, ho? How you gonna do me like Drogba, ho, Drogba, ho? Oh, DJ Drogba, ho, Drogba, ho. Hey, DJ Drogba, ho, Drogba, ho.
God damn.
Goddamn. My gosh.
No matter how many times I hear that, one, I need to know what that drone sound was when you're coming in with the intro, because like that just like that builds up so much tension and sets you in the mood properly. That when, I mean, like so for those, I gotta play this portion again. This is a drone sound, and when you're using a drone sound in production, it's to help like add levels and layers. So here it is, guys. Listen in the background. It's a drone sounding thing. It's like a drone bass line. What the hell is that bass line? Because oh my god, like there's so many levels to and layers to that bass line. I've gone through every single pack that I have.
You want to know?
It's a secret.
Is it? You know what? Do you know what it is? It's basically a synth in Logic stock EX24.
It's a stock Logic sound.
It's a
just
default
a synth.
preset.
It's just a simple.
From
What's
the
it called
factory.
again?
It's called Basic Synth Octave.
Basic synth octave, and then we've just transposed it down and filtered off the top end. So it's just, and if you've noticed, all the big hits we've got have that in the intros. So Dance For Me has it, Vroom, does it?
I'm not sure if Room does. Dance For Me definitely does.
Yeah. So, and if it's a song that we want to grab your attention straight away, we always go for the drone.
You guys heard it here. I'm the idiot who spent $7,000 on plugins when they're using a stock plugin to make one of the biggest tracks that you have ever heard. Oh my god! So I'm not in Logic. I'm in Ableton.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to go pull up Logic on my other studio machine, sample that synth, and then bring it back into Ableton as a resample. Take us through that entire experience. I know it's so much because it's not only your biggest hit, but it's your most memorable, and it's everybody's most memorable song here. What was it like? Who started it? How did it start? Was the bass line and the hits the beginning? Was that not? I'm gonna shut up. You guys just let us know.
Oh man. So we started off, if I can remember it, I think it was the chords. Just a dun 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 dun. And we realized we didn't want to do any more than 2 chords, just to keep it simple. And then I think it was a 4 and a 3. I don't know what that is in terms of the keys, but it was just 2 chords anyway. And then we did the drums, and Afro B was just playing with melodies. And then what we wanted to do is to have familiar melodies like you've heard it before. And was looking for at first it was Ronaldo, right? So it wasn't Drogba at first. And then we realized that Afro B is from Ivory Coast, and the hometown where he's from is the same hometown as Didier Drogba, the footballer. So we thought, okay, let's use his name instead, but don't use any other person's name. And then we reach out to him and see if he can co-sign it. So Afro B reached out to Drogba's brother. He heard it and he said, "Whoa, I love this. I'm going to play it to Drogba." Drogba hears it and he goes, "Whoa," because now he thinks the song's about him. So he's now endorsed it.
It's like his theme tune now.
Yeah, it's his theme song. Everywhere he goes, any appearance, he plays it. And it's like, hey, look at my song. And it's like, it's good for us. It's a good promo.
Yeah.
And then the Joanna name, I don't know. Afrobeat just came up with it. He just started saying Joanna. I was like, there's loads of Joannas in the world, so
Yeah.
works.
That was gonna be my question. Is like was he dating a Joanna? Was he was Joanna someone down the block that he used to pick up sandwiches from? Like, so now we know it's just a random name that came out
Just
as you
came
guys
out.
were.
Yeah. Common, popular, relatable name.
Yeah, just came out.
So before we end and we play your single that is out now, that is just starting to take the world by storm, and I believe by 2021 it will be almost as big as Joanna, guys.
We pray.
We hope, and we're gonna do everything that we can do. So guys, if you're in the chat and you're here today, when we play this next song, Shazam it, okay? Shazam it, because it also helps to increase people on the charts for Shazam, and it also helps for awareness, for artist awareness that you can see, because Shazam now has charts that also goes out, and when radio programmers are looking at things, they look at Shazam, and they also look at TikTok. It's a sad truth that the radio DJ is now becoming TikTok. But you guys are on the upside on TikTok because you're relatively new to TikTok and you have 6 million streams. So,
Crazy.
what is it like over there? Because what were you guys doing, before COVID, before the pandemic? What is it like there what is it like in London now that we are in pandemic, and what has actually changed about either your workflow or the projects that you guys had coming up? Did you have to shelve things? Did you have to push back? Take us through about how you're staying and remaining sane and keeping your wits during these crazy times.
Yeah. I mean, as you know, there's a lot of restrictions and sanctions with the back and forth lockdown in London. So there's a less that we can do in the way of having sessions with artists, unless maybe, the whole online thing. But in terms of having people here, we can't do it as freely, or we haven't been able to, should I say, during the lockdown. But at least we're still able to come here and be productive, which is good, because as you mentioned, like we're doing our artistry, we're working on our own project too. So it's actually been a blessing at the same time, because it's given us a bit of time to focus on our own project. When we come to the studio, instead of knowing that we've got an artist coming, we're like, okay, cool, today we're working on us.
Beautiful. And then for you, Wood?
Yeah, same. I've got 2 kids, so I'm.
Oh wow, how
juggling.
old?
One is 4 months and one is 3 years.
Oh wow, congratulations. Guys, put some hearts in the chat right now for Mr. Wood. 4 months.
Yeah.
So
No sleep.
that's beautiful. One, how the hell do you stay awake with a 4-month-old? And it's we're closing in on 2 a.m. over there, guys. Whoa, we got a raid. Mrs. DJ Showtime with a raid coming over. Thank you to our friends in San Diego. Show some love for so for you guys who aren't on Twitch, the dope thing is like, let's say I have, like 200-300 people in my room, and that counts as concurrent viewers. When you guys start producing, and I'm going to find out your schedule when you start producing on Twitch, then when I have my big days, we're going to raid in, and it's basically we're bringing our party to you.
Wow.
So more people can be exposed to you. And when you guys have your next album, when your project is done and you guys have your album, what I would love to do is have you guys back where we could sit down and then not just discuss your old stuff, but preview, 30-second minute clips for our audience. And hopefully we can get that supported, where we're talking 15, 20,000 views live concurrent.
Wow.
That's the goal. So, if we have 15, 20,000 people Shazamming your new single, then it's just like, hey, we're going to talk about instant charts. Welcome to all of our new viewers. My name is DJ Yoshi, straight here from New York City. We stream out of New Jersey, though. We're here Tuesday morning, 8:30 a.m., Wednesday and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sunday at 6 o'clock. Unless we do a studio series, which we do Tuesday nights, 7 to 9 p.m., and it is episode number 1 of studio series here on Twitch, and we are here and blessed to be here with the incredible talented duo known as Team Salute, or the creators of Afro B's smash hit 100 million streams, Drogba, aka Joanna. Joanna, which they told us it was originally not Drogba, and it originally just Joanna she didn't break his heart. I could have sworn that you guys were going to tell me like a heartbreak story.
I mean, I'm sure there was a Joanna that broke somebody's heart.
Shout out to all the Joannas that are breaking hearts out there. Guys, don't forget to follow Team Salute on Instagram, Twitter, socially, across the board on TikTok. They are at Team Salute. We are coming to the end, and we are going to play one more song, and then we're going to talk about it, and then it's late over there, so we're going to let them go and get back to their families. Now, the last song is now taking over the world. Thank you so much, Tanya Ray 420, for hosting the stream. And guys, another dope thing is your viewers can actually host the stream, and they can tell their viewers and their friends that they're watching you.
Oh, dope.
So people can, the discoverability once you have people watching is incredible.
Wow, that's dope.
So that, we're going to talk offline, guys. We are going to talk offline because we're going to get them excited, and we're going to get them all signed up for Twitch, and then we're going to see, and it's just going to be like, yo, Afro B's banging out, and somebody's hitting drums and somebody's playing chords. Can't wait for that. All right, so here it is. The new single, the latest single, is already smashing airwaves, and it is actually really big in the Philippines. It is unbelievably big in the Philippines. We're going to play it now, and then we're going to talk about it. Here it is, Team Salute, Boom Bam. God, those flutes.
Team Salute. Look how she doing that thing. Boom, bam, feeling the drum. Boom, bam, bass in the tom. Boom, bam, shake it like that. Chicky boom.
Back and go, mama, ratatata, boom, boom, boom. Move your back and go, mama, ratatata, boom, boom, boom.
That's insane.
Shake it like that, chicky boom. Look how she doing that thing. Boom, bam, feeling the drum. Boom,
everybody Shazam this right now. Shazam it right now. That flute is insane. There's 1 minute left. Shazam it right now. Take your phone out and Shazam it right now.
Move your back and go.
You can Shazam while being on Twitch.
Boom, boom, boom. Move your back and go, mama, ratatata, boom, boom, boom.
look how she doing that thing. Boom, bam, feeling the drum. Boom, bam, bass in the tom. Boom, bam, shake it like that. Chicky boom. Look how she doing that thing. Boom, bam, feeling the drum. Boom, bam, bass in the tom. Boom, bam, shake it like that. Chicky boom.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, people, for those who haven't done it before, you can pull up Shazam while being on Twitch, and I do it all day long, especially when I'm listening to sets, for Afrobeat sets, because we don't get to hear those a lot on the radio in New Jersey and New York. Let's go over this real quick. What the hell who came up with that flute? What flute was that? Because that flute was just insane.
I don't even remember where the sound was from, but it was somewhere in a sound pack.
It was
remember?
I know it was Contact.
Yeah,
It's in Contact. I forgot the name of it, but it's in Contact.
the woodwind part.
Is it just a native instrument sound pack?
Yeah.
think it was.
Native
It would have
Instruments.
been.
Okay.
Contact 5, I think. And there's just was one of the flutes in the woodwind section.
It's just one of the standard flutes out of native out of NI.
Yeah, and
I'm doing
it's
things
got
all
this
wrong,
thing,
man.
If you press the button like a certain velocity, that's where it
Right.
does like the bend that you're hearing.
Right.
So like if you press it hard, it will do the. So
I thought you were actually pitch bending that.
Do you know what? It sounds like it, but with the way that the instrument actually is, if you mess about with it enough, you can get it to sound like you did.
Yeah. Sick. It's sick.
Pro tip for all the producers who are here on stream right now: when you're using Contact and you're trying to bang out hits, and I paid like $500 for Spectrasonics.
Yeah, we got that.
I seriously for Christmas last year, I got myself Complete 12.
Yeah.
And a Complete 12 Ultimate. And on top of that, Spectrasonics, and I went all out. I've used maybe like 3 plugins.
Oh man.
And you guys
like
just
that, though.
confirmed it today. I'm just going to give you guys my plugins. You guys confirmed it today that you can make hits with stock sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. So the flute came. Was the flute the start of Boom Bam, or what was the start of Boom Bam?
We had percussion.
That song was very we meant to make it, so it was purposeful. We knew that we needed, like, we given other people loads of great music, so we said, okay, we need one for ourselves now, but we just need it to just be just club and just hit you simple, easy, minimal. So I was like, let's go for a flute. Did our drums, signature drums, and then just got that flute riff, and then heavy bass, and then that was it.
Basically, yeah.
Catchy chorus, and we've got some crazy songs lined up
For real.
like
So coming through, as we close out, when can we expect an album, or what's up next for you guys? Like, it's promo time. Let everybody know what you guys are working on, so people can stay shazamming, and people can go buy the music. Let everyone know. And mods, can we please grab their links, post them in the chat right now, so everybody can go and purchase their music on Amazon, iTunes. Just DC Polo Girl, if you could put that in, BB Joy too. What do you guys have going on next?
I'm feeling like it will more than likely be a single as opposed to an album next. Album potentially at some point in time. But at this point, we're just banging out singles in order to be able to just have a really solid next few, not even just next one, next few options, to release. So that's what we're doing at this point in time. In terms of dates for like a release or anything, we don't have anything planned at this moment in time. We're still on Boom Bam. However,
so Boom Bam probably got a few remixes first before we move to the next single. We still need to do a video, so we're working it. It's been like nice and slow progression with that song. TikTok, we didn't even know it was happening. I saw a post
by
on
luck.
Facebook, and it looked like it was from, I wasn't sure what country it was, and I was like, what country is this? And I saw Philippines. I was like, But then I saw a few more videos, and I saw like the TikTok, like the logo, and I thought, and we wasn't using TikTok at the time because we was upset with them for a little bit. 'Cause of all
Is that for another day?
that's what I was saying. But we was like, with all the racism that was going on and stuff, we was a bit annoyed. So we was like, okay, you know what? Let's jump on there, see what's going on. Searched for the song hashtag, and it was like it's got like 2-something million like views and all these videos, and then it was just climbing quickly. And what's crazy now is somebody has done a boom bam and whap Cardi B WAP like mashup.
A mashup? Oh, I gotta find that.
And now that's on like 5 million, 4 million. That's going off on his own as well. So we're like, what's all this? And we're just playing catch up now. We've been away from TikTok and now we're like trying to play catch up and trying to get followers and stuff. So it's a bit slow over there for us, but it's going off behind the scenes. Yeah.
So the thing that you can do with TikTok is, if you follow some of the people who are just dancers, right? They only do TikToks about dancing. Those are the people who you guys want to reach out to. Because you get one of those influencers. I hate the word influencer, but you get one of those guys who all they produce is dances, and you can bang that out. And once they produce a like, oh my God, like, bro, Team Salute, the producers of Boom Bam are co-signing this, and you give it to them, they will show you so much love, and that's how people are starting to break records. So pro promotion tip is TikTok is now the they're the new radio DJs for everybody.
Okay.
But I thank you guys, and I appreciate the long day that you guys gave and spent with us. So, guys, put the ones in the chat right now. We are going to have them back when their album drops in some kind of future date. Put the ones in the chat right now for Team Salute.
Just hands.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to sit down with us and go through not only your production secrets but your come up in the game. And it's been an incredible 4 years that you guys have been here, and I can't believe that you guys have over 100 million streams on one song, over 200 million streams in total. And you've only been producing commercially for 4 years.
It's crazy.
Insane. Lots of ones and lots of love here for you guys. I don't know if you guys can see this.
I can see it. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys, man.
We love you too.
So much love. Guys, thank you so much to Wood. Thank you, man. You guys just inspired so many people, so many brand new artists, so many producers. So, guys, one more time, give it up for Mr. Wood, GKP, better known as Team Salute. And thank you, guys. I will be back in touch with you offline, and looking forward to working with you guys, especially when you come over to New York. Thank you guys so much.
No worries.
Thanks for
Thank you,
having
man.
us, man.
You guys be good and be safe. Thank you.
Ciao.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for joining me today for this incredible first edition that we had here of Studio Series. It's I hope you guys enjoyed what we're trying to do. The reason why I did it was because coming into the game, I gained a lot of notoriety within the music community because of I would host album listening sessions for artists. And that's what we did. So Studio Series, this was my idea to do it here with my partner, Dave House. Thank you to Dave House. Now, coming up on, thank you guys so much. Coming up on December 29th, I believe that's the date that we're going to do it. 7 to 9 p.m., we're going to be in studio with one of Rock Nation's newest talents, and he's a dope talent, Bobby Fishscale. Bobby Fishscale, December 29th, 2020. We're going to try to close the year with a bang. And we have 3 more artists lined up for January, February. and March of 2021. Oh my God, January, February, March of 2021. Don't forget, I'm back here tomorrow. I am back here tomorrow. I can't believe that. Tomorrow night, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. on twitch.tv/Real DJ Yoshi. For those who aren't on Twitch yet, I am finding somebody that we could raid, because let's just raid somebody really dope. Guys, put a 1 in the chat if you had a good time. Thank you to the raiders, DJ Showtime, Mrs. DJ Showtime, BB Joy. Thank you so much. For real, man. There was so much love in here. You know what? Let's raid Green Lantern. Let's raid Green Lantern. That's the fam right there. Thank you guys so much. Stick around for the raid. Uh-oh. Whew, you guys probably heard that. I hate using the command, but let's do it. Raid DJ Green Lantern. Thank you guys so much. Stick around for the raid. When we get into Green Lantern, let's throw the Damn Son Dope Raider emotes. Damn Son Dope Raider emotes. Again, I am back on tomorrow from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys so much for joining me for episode 1 and making this a great success. I truly appreciate you guys for changing up your plans and your normal stream days and your stream times. Showtime, Mrs. Showtime, thank you guys so much. Everybody stick around for the raid if you can. We're going to raid into the homie DJ Green Lantern. What up, El Connors? How are you? Fams in here. Guys, don't forget to follow Jetpack Bags. Thank you. This was presented by Jetpack Bags, which... Thank you so much to Jetpack Bags. I truly appreciate you guys for this dope thing right here. I mean, look at this. Thank you. Thank you, Jetpack Bags, for this incredible producer series bag. Thank you. And, of course, it was presented by Power and Black Tees, so don't forget, all right? You guys be good. Stay safe. I will see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. for a regular DJ set. Let's throw the Damn Son Dope Raider emotes when we go into Green Lantern. Once again, thank you guys. This has been a dope experience. I appreciate you guys. Be safe and have a nice night.